So you're looking at an invoice here, and this invoice was brought in by dragging and dropping it into the software. But if we can certainly monitor an accounts payable dedicated email inbox, we can also set up a folder on a scanner that an invoice can be scanned to. And when it comes into IS Docs, to answer the question that was asked here, is how we leverage artificial intelligence. IS Docs does leverage Microsoft's AI and machine learning to be able to take an invoice we've never seen before. And this is a huge differentiator for us, and actually pull all the data off of it automatically. So I could have never seen this invoice before, drag and drop it in the system. And our system is going to read all of the header data about that invoice. So your invoice number, invoice date, amount, but it's also going to do a great job of pulling the line item data here. And you'll see in my example, the line item data actually does equal the total amount that was found on the invoice. If the line items did not equate to the amount, we would be able to identify that for the organization. This then gets routed around. So we're removing then the paper shuffle that occurs to get these approved through what we call workflow. Now here's a step. I'm a user responsible for all invoices under $5,000. I can approve this, and I was notified of this invoice via email. So we notified these individuals through workflow emails, and I can approve that invoice. We can request, as you saw, a signature from that approver. From this point on, we can then move the data, directly into the accounting system. Maybe we want to get one more person's eyes on it before it gets into the accounting system. We can configure that as well. Awesome. But what we're doing is we're removing that paper shuffle. We're removing the manual data entry, which is a huge time saver, as you can imagine, for these organizations.
Right. And Skylar, I think also, and I mentioned this before, a big differentiator is the fact that IS Docs platform can take it from start to finish versus needing a Kofax or a Cygen or an Ancora Docs on the front end to extract that data. Mm-hmm. So I think that's huge. And then a common thread as we look at AP processing is, as long as we've got a common value, typically it's the PO, we can provide that 3- and 4-way matching from the PO to the invoice to the receiver to the check.